Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Adbond Mental Fitness today, Monday, 21st of March, 2022. And my name is Adebayo. I'll be your facilitator today, taking the topic, developing the culture of discipline. We all know that discipline is a broad topic that we need, each and every one of us need to be aware of, and most of us don't take it so serious that we need to be self-disciplined and discipline ourselves in all areas of life. So we start the training today by using the opening quote, which is by William Feder, which says, if we don't discipline ourselves, the world will do it for us. Just like we have in children that we say, if you don't discipline your children, out there they will discipline the child for you. So we all must learn the art of discipline. Discipline shouldn't be a thing of the whole world, but it should be an individual thing to start with. We move on by defining what discipline is. According to the Oxford Dictionary, discipline is defined as the practice of training people to obey rules or a code of behavior, using punishment to correct disobedience. In other words, it said being disciplined makes a person become better by making the right choice. If you must get disciplined, you must be able to choose what is right from what is wrong. And as we said, according to the definition, that it's a practice, you have to be able to do a repetition practice day by day to know how to obey the rules and regulations. You don't say because everybody is doing a thing, you just have to join them in doing it. Or, okay, just like we have it in Lagos here, that some people will make use of one way because last mile the police are not there. They just, oh, let me quickly rush and pass one way. That shows that such person is indisciplined. The fact that nobody is watching still shows that you must be disciplined. You must follow the rules and regulations. Not doing that always attract punishment. We go on by giving importance of discipline. Here we have few points of the importance of discipline, which goes, the first one here is it boosts your self-esteem. When you are well disciplined, you don't have low self-morale. You always have this self-esteem wherever you go to because you are confident of yourself. The next one says it makes you more trustworthy. When you are disciplined, people tend to trust you more in all that you do. You don't need to watch if anybody is watching before you do what is right, because you are disciplined, you are at your best always. Then we have it helps in decision making. When you are disciplined, decision making is not a problem because you always pick the right choice over the wrong one. Nobody needs to tell you that when you are well disciplined. The next one is better mental health. We always put our training at a mental fitness, and when you have a good mental, it shows that you are disciplined. Nobody is in control of your mental health. You are in control of yourself because you are well disciplined. And we will go on to, it helps you stop procrastinating. Procrastination is a big deal for most people. If you are disciplined, you know how to fight the issue of procrastinating because it kills time, it kills many things. When you procrastinate, you don't take action when it's time to take action. Another one we have here is keeping peace in society. A self-disciplined person, someone who has practiced being disciplined, will always be a peacemaker in the society. You don't have the headache of saying, oh, this person is causing trouble, this person is causing problem. The fact that you are self-disciplined, you are well-disciplined, you always keep peace in the society, in every environment that you are, and a community at large. And next we have, it helps you achieve goals. When you set goals, you know you just have to discipline yourself to achieve your goals. Most of the time, people set goals and tend to forget they set a goal because they don't go back to it, they don't check on it continuously, or they don't even bother to find ways to check if the goals they set is being achieved. So when you are disciplined, you will be able to achieve your goals in no time. The next one is that it helps in time management. Being disciplined helps you to be able to manage your time in all areas of life. You don't have to do the wrong thing at the right time or do the right thing at the wrong time. You always follow the time you need to do anything you are said to do. Nobody needs to call you that, oh, you're supposed to do this. If you are well disciplined, the time management, you already have your schedule for the day, the to-do list, and everything you need to do in place. The next one here, it helps in better learning. Discipline means you getting to know better. That means if you see this and you want to be good at it, you just have to find a way how to be a better learner at it. You don't need to go away from it or say, oh, I don't care, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. It makes you better, be a better person when it comes to learning as well. And the next but not the least, I say it makes you a leader. Every one of us has that spirit of leadership. So being disciplined brings out that attribute of being a leader. So we just have to note all these important and keep practicing on it to be well disciplined. The next one, we are going to talk proper on the culture of discipline. What is culture of discipline? It says it's the element of disciplined people who engage in disciplined thought and who take disciplined action. We can all see that before you can practice the culture of discipline, you just have to know all the elements it entails. And as we have, there is just 3 in place. So we are going to highlight the three elements one by one and see why we need to go by the culture of discipline. So the first one is disciplined people. Who are disciplined people? We have here that this set of people learn to do things in a perfect way by choosing the right thing to do always without compromise. If you are well disciplined, you don't have to be biased in whatever you want to do. You don't have to look who's watching before you have to do anything. You don't compromise when it comes to judging a matter if it's brought to you. You don't have to say, oh, this person is my friend, this person is from my tribe, this person is from my religion, I just have to support this person even if the person is doing the wrong thing. No, a well-disciplined person doesn't compromise when it comes to practicing the word discipline. And the next element we have here is disciplined thoughts. So it says this is the foundational trait of being disciplined in all prior to action taking. Before you can take any action, you just have to think about it. Thinking first before saying anything or taking action shows you have actually learned to discipline your thoughts. You don't have to think bad, evil of anybody. You just have to do the right thing at the right time without anybody scolding you that, why did you do this, why did you do that? The last element here is discipline action. Here we have it that the purpose of this is to correct and not to punish work-related behavior. We have all related behavior because our action, our habits, our ways of life are what makes us well disciplined. When we say discipline action, it shows that, oh, are you doing the right thing? Are you taking action? Like we have the image of time for action. Are you taking the right decision? Are you taking the right action? In some places, when people are disciplining one another, they will see it as punishment or as being wicked. I was at my son's school for the PTA meeting, and the new principal, a female, people always see her as being wicked because they don't like the way she scolds parents that do it, and people see it that she's wicked. I just have to correct that notion of some parents that no, it's not wickedness, it's being disciplined. You don't see discipline as wickedness because people don't like to be shouted when they are doing the wrong thing. They want someone that will pat them on the head and cover up and say, oh, what you are doing is good. It's very wrong. If you are very disciplined, when you see a fellow disciplined person, you will be happy that yes, this thing is taken is going to be good. This tenure is going to be right. So when you see people taking discipline action or punishing, giving punishment for what a colleague doesn't have to use work-related behavior, most especially. Because when you are being corrected that don't do this, don't do that, and you continuously do it, there is always action taken at the back end. Nobody see indiscipline and keep quiet. Anybody that sees people doing the wrong thing and don't punish them or don't warn them, then everything will go wrong at the end of the day. Here we have some recommendations for being disciplined. Here we have habits and book recommended. So the first one says, stay true to yourself. For you to show that you are disciplined, you just have to stay true to yourself. Let what you say be your word. Don't say A and the next time they're asking you, you are saying B. Do according to what you say. Follow your mind, follow your thoughts, think right and do right. The next one, take action. Taking action is doing the right thing. When you want to take action, you don't go about taking the wrong direction, that, oh, everybody is doing this wrongly. That's how we do it. That's how I am. That's how they do it in my village. That's how they do it in my religion. If you know it's wrong, don't do it. Taking action is taking action to do the right thing. Then the next one is set and track goals consistently. When you set your goals, you just have to track it as well. You don't write goals of 1 million and you are not even taking a step to take action of one of the goals. The next one is be time conscious. Being time conscious is doing the right thing at the right time. Not when it's time for going to your work, you are saying, oh, I will go whenever I like. Nobody is going to scold me. Nobody is going to punish me. So you just have to be time conscious in whatever you do. The next one here is do not compare yourself to others. Comparison is the killer of joy, like we all know. When you keep comparing and saying, oh, I'm better than this, oh, this person, or even yourself, you are allowing people to compare you. That means you will never be disciplined, because you always be looking up to the person to be able to do what you want to do. You won't do what you think is right. Even if the person is doing the wrong thing, you want to follow suit because you are comparing yourself. The next one is take time to think. Like we have the discipline thought. When you take time to think, you will know what is right from what is wrong. You can be able to, then you can take advice from people that are doing it rightly, not go the route of the wrong place of thinking right. And the last year on habit says, prioritize your health. Prioritizing your health is eating healthy, exercising always, doing the right thing at the right time. Don't do what you're not supposed to do. Especially some people, they go to the hospital, the doctor will recommend some drug that some will take overdose, some won't even take it at all. If you are disciplined, you'll be able to prioritize your health. And I have a book here for recommendation. We can go through. I know most of us have read the book and some are about to. This Good to Great by Jim Collins. So our closing quote for today's mental fitness is, a culture of discipline is not a principle of business. It's a principle of greatness, by Jim Collins. After the Good to Great book, I know there is another book called Build to Great, still by the same author, Jim Collins. If you want to be great in life, you just have to practice the culture of discipline. That's what makes you good to great. And the wisdom quote for today is, the power to discipline starts with your mindset. So when you want to be disciplined, you just have to have into your mind that and be determined that you want to be disciplined, not someone telling you to be disciplined. So thank you for the training. And if you have any comment, question, suggestion, kindly drop on our comment section. Thank you all from YouTube and from Instagram. Thank you for listening.